Well, I mean, for a decade I've been using the phrase where people live matters, but certainly where children live matters, and how they live, and how they grow up, and what is the environment. And you asked the question earlier, how does a child see the city? And Sarah said it correctly, it depends on the child and the circumstances in which they are living in. But a child could tell us that she slept in a shack on the floor. She didn't get breakfast in the morning because there was no food in the house. She walked to school past what is supposed to be a play park, but had to avoid young men, boys, girls dealing. And after school, she went to go and play in the park. The swings were broken. When she fell off the jungle gym, she fell on a concrete surface. And then you could ask another child and she would have her own bedroom. She would be driven to school by her mother or her father, a caregiver. She may play in the neighborhood park, and she would fall on a rubberized surface and not be injured. And she would have a full meal in the evening with her family, having had a lunch and a breakfast. So, how children experience cities is complicated. It's complex. There's several layers, and we should avoid simplifying as I've just done, because it is a combination of a historical pattern in our society. So I've described two children, and without even saying it, without a child saying it, you're basically describing the apartheid spatial plan and the failure to address it 32 years into our democracy. That you can actually tell from what a child would describe to you their day, how their day went, where they got to play, whether they had a sports field, whether the sports field is irrigated, whether they have a sports program that's managed. You can tell from the description of a child's day that whether they live in an area that was created under apartheid for African children, or what was called colored children, or white children. And unfortunately, in 32 years, we haven't done enough to fix the apartheid spatial plan and everything that goes with it. And one of the big challenges that is growing right now in the Western Cape, you mentioned hunger, is hunger. 53% of the people who live in Cape Town are food insecure. That means those children are food insecure. And we cannot, I don't think we can as city leaders and planners, leave food insecurity to charities and to the auntie on the corner who cooks soup once a week. The response to food insecurity needs to be institutionalized.